User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel. User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Hmm. Ah. Can you quack? Gosh. Fusion stones. Awesome.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, while we're waiting for Pete to come back, can you please send me a messages or questions on private chat here, and I'll gather some questions and try to answer.
Can you quack?
User disconnected from your channel.
When you're on a chicken bender, grab a box of chicken tenders. When you're on
Okay, there is one question. How do we submit requests and bugs to developer team so they can fix those issues? As I said, there is a bugs section on forum. Open bug report, you will find a template inside. If it has been reported already, we will not do
User
anything.
disconnected from your channel.
You will not do anything about it, and it will probably stay unanswered because it's being dealt with. If it's not reported already, we will answer. Thank
User
you
joined your
so much
channel.
on info. We will forward it, and the issue will be fixed. It will be sent to developers. If we can fix it, no problem. If only Runewalker can fix it, we'll have to wait. Anyway, in the future, I will try. I'm not gonna talk about past. What has been done in past and how the bugs will have been solved. That was not under my authority, under Gameforge authority. It was under Frogster, so whatever. I cannot go back and past. In the future, me or mentors will try to answer on each and every bug topic on forum. Yes, we can fix it. No, we cannot fix it now, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, please use bugs section forums, because individually when you poke me on private message on IRC or over email, it's simply too chaotic, and many of those questions will be simply ignored, not because I want to, because I will just not be able to answer everything. Okay, I hope Yagon Dragon, I hope that satisfies you, that answer satisfies you. If yes, please can you reply on private. I'm gonna try to, okay, I'll try to answer next question. Hold on. So besides banning people, what can Gameforge actually do? Unban people? No, yeah, we can fix small bugs, as I said already. We can change things in shop, we can change items in shop, we can change some things, and we are doing lots of things. Some things, no matter how unsatisfied or yes, you are, sometimes it just cannot be done immediately. Yes, Sylvia, everything else is the larger company, because Gameforge is not producing the game, we are just publishing. And sorry, but
User disconnected from your
sometimes things just have to wait, unfortunately. Okay, server merges. That is a question for Pitt. I believe he will be able to answer it at the moment. Okay, I know that back when Frogster was publisher, yeah, you said it was told that it was being looked into. Yeah, I believe, and Pete is back, so he will definitely answer you about merging. But at the moment, I don't think, at least, if not longer, until the end of the year, we will not even talk about server merges, even in our meetings or whatever, because right now that's not needed. Connected question with that is about future of Australian server. that's that's information that actually I had the problems even to understand, because when I got there, when I became community manager of US and Australia, I got two forums. One was pretty much active, which is US one. The other one was completely dead forum, Australia. I was trying to get an answer what the fuck is going on there. I was on vacation 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, I checked the forums. How many unread posts were there written there? Only three. Two were made by Duelist because he wrote some announcements, sorry, and one was from the user. So basically, I believe that problem is
joined your
that the
channel.
server was located in Frogster era. It was located back to United States, but it's still called Australian server. What's going on there? I know that I talked about it with Andreas, and we talked about it with product director. He knows the problem with Australian server. I believe he has some ideas, and I believe Andreas Pitt can tell you more about it. So yes, that's about. So Pete, can you please answer the question about merge and Australia, if possible, at least about Australia, if possible, please.
It's a critical theme, server merge, because not so easy to merge some server. We have tried to merge some server in other games, and the most merge is gonna be broken because a lot of things must gonna be keep safe. We merge server, warehouse. What happened with the name of a character? What happened with the name of a guild? What happened with the items in the warehouse and in bank, whatever. We don't work on a server merge at the moment because we think it's not necessary at the moment to merge a server. In fact, Australia, we're talking about in the product team about Australia, what we gonna do with the Australia server, because we merged the board. Easier to talk in one board in one direction to Australia and the West people. Server, as Mika said, is located in US, not in Australia. I don't know why Frogster have opened a server for, I think, 130 people. I think in the first quarter of the next year, about Australia, I have some good things, maybe to bring the 134 or 140 people to the West server. Yeah. But I don't know at the moment when we do that, or should we do that, or whatever. Yeah, we have bigger problems at the moment and bigger things to fix and to solve than a server merge. We can talk about the server merge if all is going fine for us, if the structure is complete, and if we are in a smooth working process, and if we have a clearly workflow, how we handle things, and after that I can sit back and can think about a merge,
User disconnected from your
and
channel.
I can check then if it's necessary to merge this server with this server. Can we do that? It's technical. It's a big technical thing, and we must our eyes on a lot of things. Want to merge a server.
Alec?
Hi. Yeah, hi. I'm Darwick. I'm from the guild Clockwork on Rennie. Once upon a time, we used to be one of the most endgame guilds on Rennie, but now we've kind of slowed down and taken a step back, so I've seen both the endgame aspect of the game and the not so much endgame aspect, and there's a couple of things that I'd really like to comment about in our community that aren't bug fixes. First of all, we have a lot of great tools on how to communicate with each other from every server across the servers outside a game, like IRC and our forums, and I don't really see them getting as much attention as they should be. We have this IRC channel where we can chat with each other instantaneously outside a game, whereas on the forums it might take hours to get a response, and I think that more people should be aware. We should definitely have more people reading the forums, but at the same time, some of these forum stickies are a bit outdated. Like the wardens have guides from before wardens were changed, still sticky to the top. And things like the Rune Wiki and the ROM database are completely outdated now, and people shouldn't even be looking at those anymore. As far as like suggestions go and receiving suggestions via the forums provide a great place for people to talk about what things might be interesting to change, but it's not really a good place to discuss what people care about. There's no way for people to really upvote suggestions, no way for the GMs to really find out what users care about most in a very accurate way. I think you need something other than the forums to figure out what people care about as opposed to what suggestions there are. And finally, I think as far as exploits go, people who are exploiting should receive punishments, but at the same time, it's really important to look at what's being exploited most and realize that that's probably a game design flaw. Like, the one most duped item I've seen are proof of myths, which to me says proof of myths are broken. They're not helping the game. And I think it's really important that the GMs look at that and consider that.
Yeah. Board, forum, communication, your part. I'm only the product, Changa, whatever.
I actually, to be honest, I didn't understand that part about communication, really. I thought that I answered everything.
Well, my point is, this goes not to the GMs, but we as guild leaders need to let our guilds know that IRC exists, and that the forums exist, and that we need to tell our members to go read them and update them actively.
Okay, but sorry, maybe I don't understand you. You're speaking way too fast for me. So you are trying to tell me that we should inform you. We should inform players and guild members that there actually is an IRC and that there actually is a forum where they can talk.
Correct. There needs to be more usage of these features.
Well, I don't know. And Pit, is it possible? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, true. Okay, the IRC is something new, something that none of the Frogster games actually was familiar with. All other our games actually, the old Gameforge games, we have some kind of button or something somewhere where we can point people to IRC. Yeah, I know about that problem, and we will and we are trying to make IRC more popular. Usually you will not see community manager helping people on forum to get an IRC. It's job for someone else in the team, because I simply don't have time. It's not that I don't want to or not, but you will notice that on many occasions on forum I try to show people how the IRC works, I try to help them. I actually wrote a couple of scripts that you just have to download, and
User in your channel timed out.
you just have to download and join on IRC. How we will make it more closer to the players in game. I don't know. I was talking to my community manager colleagues, and we can post it on. We will definitely post it on the homepage. About forum, seriously, I cannot help you. You just have to go on homepage of the game, press forum, there it is.
User
I mean,
entered your
it's
channel.
it's your job to know that there is a forum. Yeah, sure, we can send the messages and chat about it, but forum is something that every game has. IRC not, and yes, I agree, IRC is not so popular, and we have to make it popular, especially because mentors have access there. They're always there, at not always, but when they're not playing, they're there, and it's much easier to answer to a question there than to ask a question on forum and then wait till someone sees it and then answer again. You can also poke on private. So yeah, you're right, and we have to work on communication. And yes, that is the job of community manager, to communicate with community. And I'm really trying, and trust me, I have lots of games, but in the last 2 months I completely neglected those games on behalf of Runes of Magic. Am I sorry for that? No, I'm not sorry. I'm glad for that, and I'm really enjoying
Interesting.
the US community. I tried to sit on 2 chairs in the past on EN and US. I couldn't. I'm just simply one person, and it was lots of work on US. And I had to step back from
User in
EN
your
community.
channel timed out.
But yeah, you're right, and communication on IRC and forum is something that should be improved, something that should be made more popular, and we will. Trust me,
User
it is
disconnected from
in
your
my
channel. User
personal
entered your
interest and in players' interest and in company interest that we
User
make
joined
it
your
more
channel.
popular and more visited.
And the other one suggestion I had was, as far as gathering suggestions for bug fixes and such.
Yeah.
The forums aren't necessarily the best place for doing that, because you can't have the community upvote a thread at the moment. But there are other programs out there like GetSatisfaction.com,
Oh my
which is a very
gosh.
useful place to get crowdsourced suggestions. And there's other options like that I would like the Gameforge to look at, because it's a much better way for you all to gather suggestions from us.
Well, true. You at some point you're right, and on other point, and this is not something that players of one game wants to hear, that like, yeah, it's being done on the other end, but Gameforge is not a noob company. We are actually a very big company, and the level of communication we have on our forums is actually one good level, and it goes bug reporting. It goes like this. So you, for example, you come on board, you open a bug thingy, bug thread on forum. We will definitely try to reproduce. First I will actually see if I heard about that bug before. We will see if it's just something local or is it actually a bug. If it's a bug, the Gameforge has his own tools, his own forums. I'm not poking Pit or product director or developers for every single thing. No, I have a tool. I make the entry in the tool. When the entry is there, it is already assigned to someone. Of course, I'm the one who has to say, yeah, this is the priority bug, this is the minor bug, this is just something trivial. The trivial things always comes last, of course. The priority things, they're like red, it blinks. So when the developer sees it, it's just how the weight goes with Gameforge. Maybe you can like it or not. Well, fuck it.
User disconnected
Sorry,
from your
but
channel.
that's how we work
User joined your
since
channel.
years. And
A
yeah,
vast virus
Rules
database
of
has
Magic
been
is
updated.
specific. There are lots of bugs, and I'm aware of those bugs, and we are all aware of those bugs. And when we fix those small bugs, and when we start fixing bugs, and when we start fixing crap, and we are already fixing crap, believe me, the bug section in the forums will not be that much visited as it is now. You're right. I know it's at some point you're right, and I agree with your opinion and respect it. But on the other way, I know that we are capable of doing it, and it's not that I'm bullshitting you now or not. The Pit actually, he was the product community manager of Air Rivals, and correct me, Pit, please, for Story, right?
Yeah, for Story
Yeah,
and Cabal.
he is in Cabal. Yeah, okay, he is, and this is not because he's my colleague, but also my friend. But they put him on this fucking game because he can fucking help it. And if anyone in the company can make things happen, he can make things happen. He's not developer, he's not programmer, he's not coding or scripting or anything, but he can be annoying, much asshole, and much fucking persistent until he gets things done. So trust me, if he said that things will be done, things will be done.
Great, of course. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's not something that you wanted to hear, but you're welcome.
Ibari, if you are there.
Who?
Hello?
Hello.
I think he's AFK.
Yeah.
Oh, she, sorry.
User in your channel timed out.
Gennaro first.
User in your channel was kicked from the server.
All AFK now?
Okay, next question.
User entered your channel.
Coco, I can talk German if you want.
Us?
User joined your channel.
Okay, there is an interesting question actually. Is there a tool development for transferring characters from server to server like they have on Terra? To be honest, I have no idea. I never asked, never bothered to find out. But if you ask me the question on forum tomorrow, or actually on Monday, I can answer you, no problem.
I have a menu point in my big tool called transfer, character transfer. But I have no doku about that, and let me see. Okay, I click now the button for all servers.
What? He's gonna
Then
break
I
the
go
server.
home, I go to my bed, and I think on Monday I can take my papers and can go home again. No, not at the moment. I want to know what happened if I push the button, and I want to know what happened in the back, and I want to know what happened not the first minute, but I want to know what happened in a long time period. And if it's not clear for me, I never want to be transfer a character. Not this year, okay? Let me give me some time to figure out what we can do with the tool and how it works and what happened in the databases and what happened with accounts, and let the quality
joined your
assurance
channel.
test things about character transfer. So after I'm really sure that nothing's gonna be broken, then we can talk about that. In this point, I never talk about things that I'm not 100% sure. Okay, and my community manager didn't get things if I'm not 100% sure for that, or 150%. So you can ask me everything what you want, and you can ask me everything about the game and what you want to know. If I tell you, hey, it's done when it's done, so believe me, it's done when it's done.
Okay, I have a funny question actually. Are there any weekly bowling trips for employees get together Or is there any employee gathering that involve lots of beer and amnesia? Well, that does that count from early morning till every day? No, actually, yeah, we have lots of team buildings and team building meetings and team building gatherings. Problem with Runes of Magic is that lots of us are externals. I'm from Croatia, the other guy is from Poland, the other guy is from Spain, I don't know, Germany, whatever. So it's really hard for all of us Runes of Magic community managers to gather. But we have a couple of days every year, every summer, when we spend a lots of beer and we empty a couple of bars. So yeah.
Lots of beer.
Well, you're German, Con. It's October. May I come on Oktoberfest? Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
But yeah, we have lots of team building meetings, and it's actually very whatever you see on TV that team building meetings help. They actually help too, even with the couple of beer or two and a good sandwich and everything. When you talk to people, you can talk about problems, and it's much more. It's nice. It's very nice to work in Gameforge. If that was the original question.
On. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me take a look at on my watch. Okay, in Germany we have now 11 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay a little bit more and then I'll probably go to.
Okay, let me say some final words and then I'm leave you. But don't worry, I come back. Not today, but we will find another day and another meeting where we can talk together. I'm really happy to hear you. I'm really happy that so much people come to this meeting, so much guilds come to this meeting. It is amazing, and I will say thank you to all to stay here with me and Mika, to talk with Mika and me about problems and about the issues and
User in your
how
channel
we
timed
can
out.
handle things and. I want to say thank you for your patience with us. I will
User
thank
entered
you
your channel.
for yeah, that you not think we are machines or whatever. So we are humans, and I will say thank you that you have understand that we try to give our best and that we try to
User joined your channel.
make this game in the future to a cool, huge, amazing game with a cool, huge, amazing community. I love the community in Runes of Magic, and it's a really nice one in US and Germany and the other one. I like people there, and I like the discussions with the people there. Certainly we have some trolls or whatever, but I love them too. Yeah, and give us the chance and give us the time and let us work together. I mean really together. Let us work together between community management department, mentors, guilds, and whatever, to create a place where we can have fun, where we like to be, and where we have a nice atmosphere. At the last, I want to say thank you to the mentor team. They never know me, and they work on the Berlin banner in the past, and they have a lot of fucking work from our community management to change things, to change the mind, change the workflow. Really hard for them to make that in 2 months. Like, hey, okay, new one, okay, I adapted, whatever. Be fair with these people, especially with the mentor people, because they get nothing from Gameforge. They get no pay. They don't get paid from our departments. They make it free in the free time, in their own free time, and so please be fair with these people. They make a job for you, not for me or for Mika. They make a job for you in the first place.
Yeah.
And they make it for the community, and they are player and gamer like you and me. Okay,
User disconnected from your
they
channel.
are not
User disconnected
assholes,
from your
and they
channel.
are not idiots, and they are not badasses. I am a badass, okay, but the mentor try to give the best what they can give to you and to the community. Keep it in your mind, please, if you open the next flame thread or whatever, that people sitting behind the computer and give their heart, the blood, to this game and to you. Okay? Thanks a lot for all. And I hope we will meet together in maybe the end of the year or in the beginning of next year. Sorry for that it's not shorter, because I have a bunch of work, and you're not the only community that I must
User disconnected from your channel.
contact. So stay alive, have fun. Thanks a lot, and yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, I'll say a couple of more things also and call this meeting done.
User
First-
disconnected from your channel.
First
User
of all,
disconnected from your channel.
Jesus Christ, first user disconnected your channel. This message I'm getting over and over in my earphones. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being nice. Those of you that were rude or that sounded rude or whatever, you're players and it's your right to be rude. If you're not rude because you like that, but because there are things in game that you have problems with, that are pissing you off, and it's understandable. I saw lots of posts on forum when players write something bad, their next line is, yeah, I know I'm gonna be banned for this. No, you will be banned only if you're an asshole, if you use bad words like I'm using right now, if you're comparing. I had a post today comparing us with Gestapo or Nazi or whatever. Yeah, those are things I'm not gonna tolerate. But if you're gonna be civilized, you can be rude, you can be very critical, but everything you say, I want that you have a ground, solid ground to say, yeah, Gameforge, you fucked up this quest, you fucked up this zone, you have that bug. If you're right, I cannot ban you for that, because what can you do? All you can do, you can be pissed. And if the forum is the only place where you can rage for fuck's sake. I'm not gonna stop you. I was player for 3 years, then I became mentor, then I became community manager. So I know, I've been in your position. I know when I'm playing, I don't know, Runes of Magic, I want to kill myself sometimes because I'm stuck. I'm playing, I don't know, Terra or Air or World of Warcraft. I got totally fucked up and I want to kill someone. I want to throw my PC to the window. And yeah, I can understand you. So no, you will not get banned because you're being because you're mad. it's out of the question. Also, one other thing, in terms and conditions, don't be there are people don't read terms and conditions. If you're an asshole on IRC, I can ban you. On IRC, I can ban you. On forum, I can even ban you on in-game. I will not do that, but please just be, let's say, be normal. That's one other thing about mentors. If any of you think that they can be mentor, I'm inviting you. Be active on forums. Be active on forums. Show your activity on forums. Show that you know to put two sentences together, not just blah blah. And if you have desire to help other players, we will accept you in a team. Of course, um, play mentors, they do know some information before users. Nothing in-game wise, like when it's gonna be this item in shop or that item in shop. No, those are like strictly privileged informations, and when we find them out, they find them. Maybe they find that out, I don't know, 2 minutes before you, when we are posting it, and when I want to post something. Sometimes, you see that my English is not native English, and sometimes I have some announcements to post, so I say like, hey, I don't know, Calvin, can you please correct my English? That's it. But yeah, they do know some things about some bugs that might be fixed or not. I don't know, let's say some some time before you, in a matter of hours. But they're all trying, they're all helping, they're all like really 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 helpful. And yeah, virtual punching bags, mentors, I don't want them to be virtual punching
User
bags.
disconnected from your channel.
They are working for free. They don't get any money. All they get is thank you from me. Sometimes if I'm busy, I don't even say that, so sorry guys. What else did I want to say? Well, that's pretty much it. Read the forum, read the common IRC, chat with us. If you have any question that you're afraid to ask on a forum, that you think that you might look stupid or whatever, poke me on private messages. From my point of view, private messages are strictly confidential information. If you have problem with some mentor, if you have problem with some other player, if you think that support didn't help you or cannot help you, poke me over private message, poke me over email on forum. I think you can just press the send email to user and I will get an email. When you're sending a mentor application, please state your in-game name, and please, when you're
User
when
disconnected from
when
your
you're
channel.
when you're complaining to me about something in-game, please email me from the email that you're using in-game, because sometimes I have really really lots of problems to find you in-game and to actually realize what the fuck are you talking about. What else? Why is Palenque unknown in supports? I'll check, I don't know. So why you say that server, when you're opening ticket in support, that server is unknown? All other servers have names, right?
User
Okay,
joined your
I
channel.
might give me a second, I'll check. Hold on. Please, hold on. Are you sure about it? Because I just tried to open ticket for Palenque and I see Palenque PvE. PvE. Are you using support US Runes of Magic? Yes, I am. Support Runes of Magic com. No, I don't have powers on com, so sorry. Actually, right now I can name all servers
User
A, B,
joined your
C, D, E,
channel.
F, G, H, because yeah, so that's not really big problem. What else? Yeah, I know, Solak. Blah
User
blah blah.
disconnected from your channel.
Anyway, I believe that's it. Guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for being there. I really did not expect to see this much people here, and also I did not expect this to be in such a friendly environment like it was. Can I unban your tweets? Folk support, please. Please, I'm not unbanning or banning anyone. I'm very kind. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, wish you all good night because it's 11:30 in the evening here. Yeah, I'm waiting. What to wait? Ask. Thank you very much.
Your channel was edited. User disconnected from your channel.
Thank you,
User
and have a good night.
disconnected from your channel.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Have a good night. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
User
Very much.
disconnected from your channel.
Good night.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
one.
everyone.
Disconnected
Good
from your
night.
channel.
Good night.
User
Good night.
disconnected from your channel. User
Have a good
disconnected
night.
from your channel.
Thank
User
you all
disconnected
for
from your
attending.
channel. User
Holy
disconnected
Wow.
from your
Calvin.
channel.
By the way,
Thank you for
whose
hosting.
TeamSpeak server is this?
Yeah, I was about to
Mine.
say.
Is this like a private guild TeamSpeak?
User disconnected from your
Too
channel.
many people.
I was wondering.
Lol.
I loved all the good nights. I'm not really sure if he understood a single one of them.